Maddie with Madison Real Estate Partners, and I'm here with Nicole and Jared, some recent clients of ours who are now or who bought and sold in Belleville with Karisa. Just gonna go through and talk about their home buying and selling journey. So you two, why did you decide to buy and sell? How did you know it was the right time for you?
We've been looking at houses for about 2-ish years. We've been at our current house, well, our old house, for about 10 years. And our family has grown, and so we needed a bigger house. But the main issue too was we have 2 daughters that are getting older, and we all shared a bathroom upstairs. Like, we didn't have a master, it was all one. So that was the clincher. We're like, we better get this before teenage years.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I have a sister, and I wouldn't have wanted to share a bathroom with all my teenage years.
Right.
For sure. Were you guys nervous or concerned about anything in the process?
Everything.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, we'd never had sold a house before. So that was terrifying.
Yes.
Especially because we had to do a rent back. So we had to own 2 houses. So like I was extremely concerned that our house wouldn't sell and no one was going to like it. And it was a whole thing. So the house first.
So everything.
Yeah, everything.
That is like it adds more pressure when you're doing both, right?
Yeah. And because we've never done it before, we didn't know the process, or we didn't really know if our house needed a lot of work, or, little things that we needed to do before the house was set up. So just a lot.
Did you end up having to do much before you moved or before you sold?
We did a lot of purging and cleaning. But what was really nice is Karisa came by and she kind of gave her opinion. We had like a big painted mural on the wall. I painted the trim white, but then I left the doors. So I was worried I had to go through and paint all the doors. And she gave her honest opinion of like, well, what we can do now and what's feasible. And it was all very helpful.
Okay. Yeah. What were you looking for in a real estate agent?
The biggest thing for me is I tend to rely on people that do their jobs, I guess, for lack of a better term. And I've always found it hard to find a real estate agent that will give you their honest, like, personal opinion on a house. So that was a big thing for me, and that was something that Karisa did for us, for sure.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
I agree.
And I don't know, someone reliable, depending, like, she answered like immediately all the time.
Yeah, we had a different realtor before, and it was a long process because there wasn't a lot of houses available in the area we wanted. So we would go longer stretches without talking to them. And it was really nice to have Karisa when we changed, and she just was great at responding, great at like connecting and saying like, hey, did you like it? Or, hey, I saw this one. This is cool. This fits. It was really nice.
She's really good at like keeping in contact and communication.
Yes. Yeah. And she was closer to us too. She was just over a town over or something like that. So
yeah,
we kind of knew similar places, and it felt like a neighbor. It was good.
That's fun. Good. Why did you ultimately choose Karisa to be your real estate agent?
We got to know you guys through I did the fall photography, what was it, Fall Fest? Is that what it was called?
Research Farm Family Day or something.
Yes. So I got to know everybody through that, and so I felt really comfortable in trusting you guys, and Karisa was in our area, and so it worked out well.
Perfect. Did anything stand out to you in the process?
I underestimated how much work it takes from the selling point of view. So buying, I knew because we went through it previously. I kind of knew all that needed to happen, but the selling and all the ins and outs of like how to get an open house, how to get different offers, and how to work with the different little side things
Yeah.
I underestimated that I think Karisa did an amazing job of like going behind the scenes and just working it all out and
Mhm.
making it so that we had the best offer possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, there is more out there about like the home search, right? And like you can look on Zillow and like do a lot of that too, but the selling has a lot more behind the scenes, I feel like.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for someone who's thinking about buying and selling a home and maybe doing that, that process at the same time? You might have some good insight.
Don't stress too much. If you have a good realtor, it
Hmm.
kind of works itself out. And I feel silly that I stressed for like 2 straight months when everything worked out just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that too.
fine.
The last question that I have for you is if you needed to, would you hire us again and Carissa? If so, yes. And if no, why not?
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. I'm also a big I'm in the advertising field and I'm
Hmm.
obsessed with how you guys do your advertising with like the cool billboards you do and like all the fun little personalized things. I'm just
Okay.
a sucker for it. So great job.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, we try to do a lot of really fun things. And then yeah, like our client events and stuff that you've seen with Schuster's, um,
Yeah.
now there'll be more for you.
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
it.
I definitely would go with you guys again and with Carissa. Carissa was phenomenal. She did, like
Yes.
Nicole said, she did so much that we didn't even realize till everything was over. She helped us even after we moved. Everyone else that we dealt with in the office was great.
Yeah.
Super, super responsive.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Nothing but good things too.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I know Angie enjoyed working with you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have any other insights or advice or comments?
I guess just I think to reiterate what you said is this is stressful. Buying and selling a home is very stressful. And so I guess I'd never really realized how stressful it was. And so the importance of getting somebody, a realtor that you really trust and you really have faith in
Hmm. Yeah.
is so much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to like acknowledge that it is like a stressful and a hard thing, right? Yeah, and
Yeah.
not to just like push past that because it is a big deal. Like it's where you live.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a huge thing. It's a whole house. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm glad you had such a good experience with us and with Carissa. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you at the next event, which I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but hope to see you there.
Sounds good.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.